everyone was going in at the fact that Kanye literally said he would use his boy Jay-Z to drop Kris Humphries off the team. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Natasha. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. For those of you guys that are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Please just take a second to subscribe down below. Don't forget that is the only way to support me and my channel. So just take the time to do it right now before you continue the video. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications as well. That'll let you know every time I post a new video. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about me, follow me on Instagram. And without further ado, the hot topic of the last week, Kim and Kanye are reportedly filing for divorce. So Kim Kardashian is allegedly ending the 6-year marriage, according to Page 6. And as you guys know, they have been a power couple since the minute that they started dating. The two have yet to confirm. However, if it is true, I am super sad to hear the news. But I wanted to get into a little bit more detail of their relationship timeline. That way you guys can understand how it all started and maybe a little bit of factors that played a part into the reported divorce. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about Kimye, keep on watching. According to Page 6, the couple is already in settlement talks and have already been living separate lives. Kanye West actually purchased a $14 million ranch in Wyoming where he has been living. And Kim Kardashian, alongside the kids that they both share together, they have 4 kids, live in LA. So let's just backtrack to where it all started and how it got to where it is today. Kim and Kanye met in 2003 while Kim was working as Brandy's assistant. Brandy is Ray J's sister, who happens to be Kim Kardashian's ex-boyfriend. The infamous sex tape, as you guys know, that's who she did it with. So in 2003, Kanye was recording a song with Brandy, and Kim Kardashian vividly remembers hanging out with him when they did the video together, and she saw him a few times. And that's when he was asking, like, who's this Kim Kardashian girl?
There was Kim Kardashian.
He apparently didn't know how to pronounce her name. And at the time, Kim Kardashian was married to her producer husband, Damon Thomas, but she remains friends with Kanye West.
We had always kind of stayed in contact, though.
Right.
And timing is everything.
And Kanye West has been pretty vocal in the past about wanting Kim Kardashian to be his girl from the moment that he laid eyes on her. What a cute love story. And so fast forward to 2008, Kanye West was working on a new project for his hip-hop puppet show called Alligator Boots, which he wanted Kim Kardashian to star in.
Jimmy said to me, like, Kanye was adamant about me being the actress on the show. And so I was like, okay. And we were joking. I was like, he for sure got my number off the like call sheet.
Kanye insisted that it was Kim Kardashian that needed to play the role. So they were getting a reality star to play the role of Princess Layla instead of an actual actress. And that was probably part of his whole scheme of really getting to know her, getting, you know, closer with her so that he can make her his girl.
We connected then. I was really intrigued and I was really into him. And then I was like, you know what? He's probably just like all over the place and, you know, and so I was in a relationship and so it didn't really go down.
1 year later in 2009, Kanye West actually referred to Kim Kardashian in one of his songs with Carrie Hilson, Knock You Down. You were always the cheerleader of my dreams, seemed to only date the head of football teams, and I was the class clown that always kept you laughing. We were never meant to be, baby, we just happened. You should leave your boyfriend now. So he was referring to NFL star Reggie Bush, who Kim Kardashian dated for about 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. In 2010, Kourtney and Kim Take New York was being filmed, and Kanye actually appeared in one of the episodes.
Kanye and I have been good friends for a long time. You know, he's someone that we definitely respect his fashion taste and his style, and so we wanted him to come check out the store. Mr. West is in the building.
What's up?
Hi.
And so in Confessions, this is exactly what she said. Kanye and I have been good friends for a long time. He's someone that we definitely respect his fashion taste and his style, and so we wanted him to come check out the store.
He came to our store.
I remember that.
And then that night was the night I actually met Kris Humphries.
Oh, wow.
And then went that direction.
And I'm sure that by now you guys have heard of Kim and Kris Humphries. They only lasted 72 days.
I fucked up.
Right.
Went a different direction and realized that I fucked up pretty soon.
And so now, 2011, Kanye actually tries to convince Kim not to marry Kris Humphries.
There was Kim Kardashian with some extremely tall person. And I was like, I need to call her or something. And so I started sending her pictures of like certain basketball players that used to be cool, that now they wear their pants like all the way up. Like, this is your future.
Like, he was really consistent and persistent out here and really was trying to make a case for himself. Like, you gotta give the man a chance at that point, right? So to Kanye's disappointment, his efforts did not change Kim's mind. She ended up marrying Chris Humphries.
I had my big ring on because I was married. So I'm like talking with my ring, and I talk with my hands a lot. So I'm talking and I just see him looking at my ring, and his face would just like get heartbroken. So I sat on my hand for the rest of the dinner.
I know
and
that ring
spoke
was
like this with one hand.
that ring.
72 days later, divorced him because she felt that it wasn't the right choice for her, that she rushed into it.
I'm miserable. I made the wrong decision.
So in 2012, Kim and Chris Humphries had began their divorce proceedings, and Kanye actually rapped about falling in love with Kim in his song Cold.
Kanye has a new song out where he talks about falling in love with Kim.
And I'll admit I fell in love with Kim. Around the same time she had fell in love with him.
I was gonna kiss you in front of her.
Girl, do your thing. Lucky I ain't had Jay dropping from the team.
Everyone went wild for those lyrics. Like, everyone was going in at the fact that Kanye literally said he would use his boy Jay-Z to drop Chris Humphries off the team if need be. Obviously that didn't happen, but he was just trying to prove a point. Like, I got connections, I do what I gotta do if I gotta do it. Because at the time, Chris Humphries was playing for the Brooklyn Nets, which was owned partially by Jay-Z. And lo and behold, later that year, Kourtney Kardashian had actually confirmed in one of the episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that Kim Kardashian was seeing Kanye West. And so that's when in 2012, they were seen hanging out in New York City. During that year, Kanye even attended several of the family events, and they were seen at basketball games together. They were getting cozy with each other. I mean, they were an item. They were the it couple at the time. And then in June, Kim Kardashian herself confirmed the relationship on Twitter when she put hashtag No Church in the Wild, proud girlfriend. Later that year as well, there was a Keeping Up with the Kardashian episode where Kanye took over Kim's closet, giving her a full closet makeover.
Kanye's definitely inspired me to want to like be a little bit more of an individual. I think my style's just evolving and changing, and I think it should, because that's, you know, what life is about.
Is it so bad to keep things?
Yeah, you gotta like really clean out everything.
He's a fashion designer and he loves clothes, so I'm excited to like collaborate with him to see what his take on fashion is.
Let's be real, Kim Kardashian's wardrobe completely changed when she got with Kanye West, and I would say for the better. So the fun part, in December 2012, Kim and Kanye confirmed that they were expecting a baby, and that baby is Northwest, as we all know her today. And so that was such a surprise for everyone. No one expected for them to have their first child together at that point in time. And fast forward to 2020, when he was running for presidency, and in one of his campaigns, he actually spoke out about Kim wanting to have an abortion.
She said she was pregnant, and for 1 month, and 2 months, and 3 months, we talked about her not having this child. She had the pills in her hand. Do people know these pills where you take the pills, and if you take it, it's a wrap. The baby's gone.
And so I think that that was one of the many factors that led to the demise of their relationship, or what we know today, or what has been reported of their alleged separation, alleged divorce. A couple months later, in April 2013, Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries' divorce was finalized, so she was no longer married to Chris Humphries, and she was free to now marry Kanye West, who she was expecting a baby with. The next month, May 2013, Kim made her first ever appearance at the Met Gala. She had never been invited to the Met, and so she was his plus one. She wasn't even given her own invitation, but still it was so surreal for her to actually be there. And if you guys remember, a lot of people criticized the floral print Givenchy gown designed by Riccardo Tisci that she wore because they said it resembled a lot like a couch. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought the same thing. But poor girl is 8 months pregnant, her hormones are already out the roof, and then for her to be criticized by basically the whole world about her gown at the Met Gala, I could just imagine how she was feeling. So she admitted that she started crying and she felt really bad about it. In May 2013, Kim and Kanye had a beautiful baby shower, and during that time, Kanye was actually accused of cheating. There was some cheating rumors going on of this woman stating that she had sex with Kanye twice, once while Kim was pregnant. He denied all the rumors and then it just kind of went away. So we don't really know if he did cheat or not. We have to go with what he said, because innocent until proven guilty, right? And he, till this day, was never proven guilty. So we gotta go with the fact that he just never did it. And then in June 2013, popped Northwest. A lot of people were wondering where the name came from, and you know, she had explained that the North Star is like the highest point, so that was like their highest achievement as a couple together, and it was a beautiful, meaningful name. So I actually gravitated towards it after finding out the meaning of it. And then in October 2013, Kanye proposed to Kim in the AT&T Stadium in San Francisco. In March 2014, the couple appeared on Vogue as the first biracial couple to be featured in the magazine, and that was an iconic moment. A couple months later, in May 2014, the couple got married in Italy. It was such a beautiful ceremony. It was very extravagant, and they were surrounded by their loved ones, family, and friends. And then in May 2015, the couple announced that they were pregnant with their second child, who is Saint West. And then fast forward 9 months later, December 2015, Saint West was born. And then in April 2016, Kim actually released a video on her app clearing up the air about the marital issues that people were claiming that she was having. And she stated, "I've definitely had my fair share of dramatic relationships. Honestly, this is like the most calm, and it's like, nope, we're still together. We're very happy. There's just nothing to really report on." And then in July 2016, the famous feud between Kanye and Taylor Swift. To no surprise, Kim was by her husband's side, supporting him. Because if you guys remember, this went way back to 2009 when Kanye actually interrupted Taylor Swift during the MTV VMAs.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
So bad for Taylor at the time, and she clearly was in such a vulnerable state, and she was shocked at what was happening to herself that she didn't even know what to do. And then in 2016, when Kanye released the song where he basically refers to Taylor Swift as that bitch, "I made that bitch famous," she said that she never gave the okay for him to call her a bitch, and she had a problem with him demeaning her like that. And so that created conflict between the two, and then Kim Kardashian stepped in and was basically calling Taylor Swift a liar. And then in March 2020, Kanye and Taylor Swift's full conversation was leaked on YouTube, and it was confirmed that Taylor Swift never gave permission for Kanye to call her the B word.
For all my Southside niggas that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex.
Unlike this close to overexposure.
Oh, well, this one is, I think this is a really cool thing to have. Definitely.
It's like a compliment, kind of.
Yeah. What I give a fuck about is just you as a person and as a friend. I want things that make you feel good. I don't want to do rap that makes people feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, go with whatever line you think is better. It's obviously very tongue-in-cheek either way. And I really appreciate you telling me about it.
But even after, Kim Kardashian stood her ground and stood by her man's side and said that the new tape does not portray that narrative that was shown on YouTube from the one that was leaked. And then on October 2016, Kim experienced such a tragic event where she was actually robbed in Paris. They robbed her of all her jewelry, and Kanye was actually in the middle of a concert when he found out about the robbery. He had to cut the concert short and fly to Paris to be by his wife's side.
I'm sorry, this is a family emergency. I have to stop the show.
And then 1 month later, in November 2016, Kanye was reportedly hospitalized after exhaustion. But later we come to find out that it was actually a breakdown he was experiencing, or like he likes to call it, a breakthrough, from his bipolar disorder. And a source close to the family claims that Kim and Kanye were having a very stressful few months, that it was a tense time for them both, but that she's happy that Kanye was getting the help that he needed. June 2017, it was reported that the couple hired a surrogate to have a third child. She had surrogates for both Chicago West and Psalm West. And then in January 2018, Chicago West was born. Such a beautiful name after Kanye's hometown. Fast forward to May 2018, Kanye was actually worried that Kim would leave him because of his statement at TMZ of slavery being a choice.
The way he communicates, not everybody understands it, and then the media picks it up crazy, and like that's not even what he meant.
He was obviously going through a mental breakdown from what it looked like. He was going on a rant, of course, got tons of backlash and criticism and all of that, and he really thought that his marriage was going to be over because of what he had said. And so we come to May 2019, Kim and Kanye are still together, and they actually have their fourth and last child, Psalm West. And then in May 2019, the couple actually renewed their marriage vows in a small ceremony in Kim and Kanye's backyard.
Today is my 5-year anniversary with Kanye, and I'm so excited just to have the family over to do a little vow renewal ceremony. I had our pastor that married us, Pastor Rich Wilkerson. He came in town, and I'm excited to have a nice, really pretty, romantic evening.
And then in July 2020, Kanye announced that he was running for president, and obviously that took a lot of people by surprise. But then to think about it, it's Kanye. Kanye loves Kanye. He's gonna do stuff that is gonna shock you, but at the same time not really shock you, if you know what I mean. So was I surprised? Kind of, but then not really. And so I just more so thought, like, I doubt he's gonna win, but I guess kudos to him for even trying, right? Kim appeared to support Kanye after the announcement, and he was campaigning on a pro-life and anti-vaccine platform. And then Kim Kardashian actually spoke out about the importance of vaccination. And so in July 2020, during his campaign, Kanye actually said that Kim considered having an abortion. And so that's what I was referring to earlier.
And I called my wife, and she said, we're gonna have this baby. I said, we're gonna have this child.
I think him saying that, that's a huge secret, right? I'm sure she's not telling everybody this. Maybe very few people know, but now after his announcement, everyone knows. And so for him to expose her in that way during a political rant, I feel like really diminished the trust between the two, because there's no way that she would feel like she can confide in him from that point forward. That same month, Kim actually released a statement in regards to Kanye's mental health. So she said, as many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. She also added that her family is powerless in getting Kanye help since he's an adult. And then she finished her statement by asking for compassion and empathy. And then Kanye West later tweeted an apology, and this is what he said. I would like to apologize to my wife Kim for going public with something that was a private matter. To Kim, I want to say I know I hurt you. Please forgive me. Thank you for always being there for me. And then in December 2020, a source really close to the family basically confirmed that Kim and Kanye have been spending a lot of time separately. He's been in his ranch in Wyoming. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a $14 million ranch. And then Kim has been in LA with the kids and the rest of her family, her sisters, her mom. They've been basically doing their own thing and focusing on their own career goals. Kim has been focusing on law, on Skims, on KKW. And then I'm sure that he's been focusing on music, his Yeezy line, and whatever else he's got going on. And then the source apparently did say that they're still a family and they do still come together for the kids. And now come January 2021, in the new year, it has been reported that the couple is filing for divorce. They're in settlement talks right now. Given the timeline and everything I just went through, you can clearly see that there may have been several times that Kanye disappointed Kim, and that all of these factors played a part into their reported divorce now. And so all I can wish is that they do what's best for their family, and all we can hope for is for their happiness, whatever that may be, whether that's separate or together. But that is pretty much it. I'm officially done with the Kim Ye timeline. I just wanted to share with you guys a little more insight into their relationship and where it started and where it is now. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know your thoughts about the alleged divorce and what you think about their relationship overall. Please don't forget to subscribe. It really means the world to me. It's the only way to support me and my channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah!